At the beginning of this video, I just want to make it clear that personally I've found buying age domains with PageRank far more effective ranking-wise than this technique that I'm about to go through here, which is about acquiring age domains with Dmoz and/or Yahoo directory backlinks. For those of you who are not familiar with Dmoz, it's one of the oldest and, in theory, most respected link directories on the web. The main problem is that Dmoz is largely a volunteer project, and when you submit a site into Dmoz, it can take literally years or possibly forever to get accepted into it. There are also those who probably regard the Dmoz directory as in decline, and perhaps it'll even wind up in the next few years, difficult to say. Now, the other directory that is given weight by Google is the Yahoo directory. But the problem with this one is that when you submit a site to Yahoo, you have to pay a fee of $299, and that will be an annual fee if you're accepted into the program, but I'll just talk a little bit more about that later. So you submit your site into Yahoo, you pay your $299 fee, but if they don't like your site for some reason, they keep the fee and you don't get your Yahoo directory listing. Now, a simpler way around both of these problems is to actually buy an age domain that already has a Dmoz directory backlink or a Yahoo directory backlink. And the older sites that are listed on Yahoo don't appear to still need to pay their $299 a year in order to stay on there. And in fact, in the case of backlinksforum.com, we noticed that when we didn't renew our Yahoo directory subscription for the $299 fee, the listing remained. And last time I checked, it was still actually there. So that's just an important thing if you want to save that $300 a year. When we did first get the Yahoo directory backlink on the forum, it did get us up to page 2 very, very quickly. But it is a bit of an investment if you're going down that $300 a year road, and an age domain is probably a better option, although my number one recommendation is to buy an age domain with PageRank. For example, a PageRank 5 will give you a lot of authority. We know these age domains exist out there with Dmoz and or Yahoo directory backlinks, but the question is, how do we actually find them? So I'm going to run through a couple of techniques for that. But please bear in mind that you need to go through your usual due diligence process, checking with info : Google search, site : search, check out if you're purchasing through Digital Point, the reputation of the trader, and of course run your backlinks check through SEO Spyglass. Now, the first method for identifying Dmoz is back at good old Digital Point. So I'm here just on the home page, and all I'm going to do is just type in Dmoz. And obviously that's going to bring up all of the Dmoz threads from the entire Digital Point, which we don't want. But we can see already here that we've got a few Dmoz domains up for sale here, PageRank 1 here for $24. So let's have a look at that one. Just looking down here, we've got a PR2 here, PR2 here, and so on. Generally not that expensive to get. You can usually get them for under $50 for the low PR ones. But it's very important that we check that the Dmoz listing is actually still valid. So let's just scroll back up, and I'm going to grab that one that I saw. So we've got this one here, rugracks&clips.com. which was showing as a PageRank 1. So I'm just going to run that through a Spyglass search. And in fact, let me just stop that, because best practice here on SEO Spyglass is to always put the www in front. You tend to get a lot more results on every search when you do that. So I thought I would just search for that domain in Dmoz, but it looks like they've got some sort of bug in the system at the moment, and it just keeps defaulting to that terms of use page. But typically you can run it through there and you'll identify whether the Dmoz link is actually in there. You don't need to purchase SEO Spyglass for that. But I could see here when I was having a look at their backlinks, and this is the one we're most interested in here. It's a no follow backlink. this one here from rugs, racks and clips, but we can actually just check if it's definitely in the Dmoz directory in Japan. And I have noticed that Dmoz in different national territories have different rules in terms of no follow or do follow. So let's check if we can pick up that Dmoz link. So the site we're looking for is rug racks and clips with the anchor text of Chatsworth Steel. So I'm going to do just a Control F find, and we can see that it is listed there. But in that particular case, it's a no follow link, which I don't necessarily view as a deal breaker, but something to keep in mind. And if you're determined to get a Dmoz link domain, you're probably better off going for a do follow one, but we can see that that one definitely does have a Dmoz backlink. Let's just check one more in Digital Point, go through the same process. Let's have a look at this one. As Simmons says, I don't think the Dmoz directory is going to let me look for that. No, it isn't. Still playing up. So let's jump back into Spyglass. And of course I'm going to use the www there. Spyglass has finished its analysis now, so we can have a look at the backlinks coming in. Interestingly, we do have a few Wikipedia pages linking to this one. Got these here. Of course, they're no follow from Wikipedia. These ones here. And down here is our Dmoz. And in fact, it's suggesting that the link is missing. Let's double check that. We're going to click on that link. If I do a search on that page for SYM, the link has been removed. So it could actually be, there are rumors that Dmoz editors keep an eye on Digital Point, which may or may not be the case, but there the Dmoz link has actually been removed. So even though that's being advertised as having a Dmoz link and it's $40, that one does not have the Dmoz link, but it may be of some value with those Wikipedia links. So it just shows you how you can get caught out, and you shouldn't believe the advertising on those sites. But you can see there are quite a few Dmoz domains there for sale, PR2 here, and so on, and they're all posted quite recently, just in the last couple of days. So that's one option. Now there is another option. It isn't free. It's registercompass.com, and here I'm using their old interface, and if you do sign up for their $37 a month access, new interface has changed quite a lot, but I prefer this one, even though there is a bit more functionality in the newer one. I haven't really switched over just yet. So let's say, for example, here on the Register Compass interface, I'm looking for a domain that has a Dmoz link and a Yahoo directory backlink. I'm going to get greedy. I want to make sure it has valid page rank, so I should always check that. And I'm looking for a page rank 2 of higher, and I can also put in here fields that I might want, like weight loss or SEO. So we have 109 matches that fit that criteria. And the type that I'm most interested here in Register Compass is this column here, the buy now price, because I don't want to have to get into a bidding war on one of these other domains here. I'd much rather just go to GoDaddy and buy it now. So we can see we have some pretty expensive domains there that fit that criteria. Probably the most attractive is this one here, which is a PageRank 4 selling for $399. So I've already run a Spyglass check on it here. So we can see that it does have apparently Yahoo directory backlinks. It wasn't showing as having any Dmoz links, but I went there and manually checked inside Dmoz, and this book web page was there. So I can just click on here for a Yahoo check. And if I scroll down, I can see that page just here, aidsindictment.com. So that one does have a Yahoo directory backlink, and In fact, let me just try Dmoz again. Okay, still no good, but I was able to check it earlier. No, it's not going to give me a result there. So with Register Compass, you can very quickly narrow down to certain page rank, whether it's buy it now. And with this particular one, I could go over to GoDaddy. And in fact, let's check that I can do that right now. So I'm going to jump over to GoDaddy. I'm going to click on Auctions. I'm going to put that domain in. It was .com, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check that. Yep. And search. So we can see here that I can buy now for $399. I don't have to get into a bidding war. That's pretty expensive very expensive for a PageRank 4, even with those good backlinks, and there are much better options to pursue, but it does show you that that buy it now domain is available on GoDaddy. You don't need to get into a bidding war. I will just add that when you do a buy now on GoDaddy, typically that can take 7 to 10 days to transfer to your account. So you shouldn't expect it to be immediately processed for you. So we've got two methods there. We've got the search on Digital Point, and we've got Register Compass as well. And both of those will allow you to find Dmoz and or Yahoo directory domains. For more information on Register Compass, it's very important to watch that specific video where I go into different tactics, because it's a very, very worthwhile, very useful service, I find.